stream. In just a few minutes, you're going to enjoy some free amateur radio fun here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. I was taking my time coming on here. The reason being is I wanted to check out Eric, Hamstick Eric, that is, King Henry 6 WI. He was on Ham Radio Crash Course the last, but just exactly about an hour and a half. So he had some pretty good knowledge there on the Green Cube. Stuff that I didn't know about. He's talked about a lot of stuff on the channel. He might be joining us a little bit later. We'll see. He probably is pretty tired from being on all for an hour and a half. But what's up, Jake? Lawrence, Jeffrey, nice to see you in there. Yeah, he did a really good job, man. He did a lot of work on that whole PowerPoint process and stuff like that. Props to him. He had his stuff together. He knows his satellites pretty well. I want to get into a little bit that if he decides to come on here a little bit later, he's always welcome, of course. A couple quick notes for me. You guys might notice a difference in sound tonight, at least from my microphone. Well, first thing, I got this handy dandy new little Elgato arm for your microphone here that it's finally not the other arm I had. You guys always see me adjust it. It keeps falling. This one's it pivots a couple more directions, so it's a lot better. The main thing is I took my Avalon 737 out of line and put in a Semitrex. God, I hope I said that right. Viagra boom arm. It does have an extension on it too. 528E in line. I definitely notice a difference in my ear. Obviously, I'm a little bit more prone to listening to myself on a critical standpoint. It sounds a little bit more, I don't know, like piercing, I guess. I'll Obviously, you can EQ it. I just don't have the warmth like I had before. The thing is with the 737 Avalon, a great, awesome preamp. Overkill for what I'm doing here. 100% overkill. It's hard to say, but I just don't think I was getting the sound I want out of it. I know that that particular preamp is looking for a condenser microphone. It could do dynamic, which I was doing. It just, to me, I don't know. It wasn't pushing this microphone as good. It didn't have a gate on it, which, I mean, you definitely, if you're using that sort of Avalon 737 type of process or a mic preamp, you're going to have 15 million different stages of equipment you're going to be going through. And I don't know. It was a totally overkill for what I was doing. I got a really good job on it. I took my Avalon 737 out of line and put its Semitex 528E. I'm thinking about doing a Roger beep. I don't know about a reverb though. So I don't know. Do you guys notice any difference? I might sound a little bit more midi high, not as much warmth on the low end. I think it sounds a little bit better in my ear. Definitely different. Yeah, Chase. See, you got some lovers there. Video lovers. Oh, look at Sam's getting Sam, you're getting as negative as Frank was yesterday. It sounds more crisp.
I just said
is crisp thing. Good?
Yeah.
Is crisp good?
Yes.
Yeah. Chase, you do some Parks on the Air stuff, right? I don't know. This might push me through on DX. I don't know. It might sound a little bit better on the radio as far as HF. Once again, that 737 was an awesome sounding preamp. Just going to take a little bit of the mids away there. So that might sound a little bit different for you guys. So
I just make one joke and people take me seriously.
I take everything you say seriously, Sam. I'm just kidding. So it's a constant thing. I want to try to see if things sound different. I definitely sounds different in my ear. I have a downward expander. I have a de-esser on it, which I didn't before with the other preamp. So that might help out a little bit on some of the highs getting distorted.
You know what else would help out?
With the sad hams?
No, you turn your preview on.
Oh. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I had a OBS crash like right before I went on. Of course, I recorded half of that. Did it pop up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully Hamstick will come on with us a little bit later. Would guys maybe have some other questions for him?
I think he's probably getting Little Caesars. He's been talking for an hour and a half.
Or Taco Bell. He had Little Caesars last night, I thought. Was it last night? I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if it sounds much different other than a little bit crisp, but I think it's more of the sound I probably should be having. Let me see here. I was joking. Definitely can't tell the difference on my car radio. Does it sound good though? Hopefully it sounds good. This is basically the preamp that 90s and early 2000s radio stations, every radio station had in it with this microphone. So I sold my Orban. I actually got more than I got. Actually, I didn't buy it, but more than I thought I was going to get out of it. I'm going to sell this Avalon, and I might get myself a nice HF mobile radio. Well, we'll see. That's kind of one of the reasons why I want to get rid of it. This kind of downsize. It was a little overkill. I did talk to a couple real audio engineers about that 737 before I decided about taking it out of the line. And they said it's a great preamp, but not really made for like voiceover stuff, which is basically what I'm doing. It's more of a singing. Wow, I got a lot of like people tell me what to buy already. You guys are already spending my money. You can always, I can help you out with some stuff there, Chase. I'm thinking towards the 7100, but I don't know. Depends. I just don't want to have so much radio in my car. What do you guys think? A lake processor? What is that? Never even heard of that. Let me get, I'm so used to this thing falling right now. I think I'm going to get, my computers are not happy. I lost one of my device IDs. I'm trying to get on my Shark Fin or Shark RF. Doesn't seem to be working. But I do have Sam with me.
Yeah.
You had some computer problems too earlier, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to figure out my jittering problem. I want something small. You know, not something like so big. To get in the way, and something I can hide and take out of my car easily. Never heard of it, to be honest with you. Wow. Dang, they're Frank, you're negative again tonight. Yeah, 100 watts. 7100 does 100 watts, I think, right? If I recall.
Yes.
So you know all this stuff. That's why you should be a general soon.
If you want to stick with Icom, yeah. If you want to stick with Icom 7100, if you want to go Yaesu, the 891, 818.
I'm just so on the fence with it. I'm going to be, it's something I want. I'm going to hook up to a portable battery, like a BioNO, whatever I have right now. I just don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I get my Avalon sold. And I'm going to see how much my AC costs. I'm going to be putting into my house here next 2 weeks. So right now, I am currently listening to.
You have a great night, and I'll probably be back on later. But
I don't know if this is a net going on.
Work to do here and some other stuff. So you have yourself a good night, and I'm sure I'll be back on later.
What's Atlas? Attis.
ATOS is
ATOS.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, America Link, and then also
a good HF antenna, from what I hear. Mobile.
Whatever. Both on wires X and on wire stuff. One of the busier, two of the busier rooms.
I can ground totally fine. In fact, it grounds better than my Chevy Volt, which I mentioned before.
Some people don't like nets. They just want to talk to people, but I don't mind them. I like them because I know that's where people will be found, you know.
Is it just me or is he low?
The main 2 rooms that I'm in, and then I also
Monitoring America link here.
I don't know if they have a net on there or not.
So I'm definitely looking to, hopefully by the summertime, getting some sort of good HF.
I forgot when and what time, what night, and what time. We do have a net during the day, like 2 to 4 p.m., but that's like a weather relay net. I'm passing along weather information. So
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
On Skyhook link, but those are the main places where finding.
Scott, what's going on with your texts or your messages there?
He's typing a message and deleting
Taking
them.
off, yeah.
Yeah, hey, one last thing here before I go. If you're on your FT70, you might want to turn your mic up just to the next notch.
So it wasn't me. He was sounding low. Tonight's Friday, right? Yeah.
Just one more setting.
Looking forward to tomorrow. I'll be pretty busy tomorrow night.
That might help out a little bit.
We'll see about that, Mr. Frank.
Oh boy. Well, it was on, when I first started, it was at 9 as the maximum. But,
maybe he's one of those people that talk like down here or over here.
I think it's Friday, maybe? Fridays or Saturdays. You do, you check in with him and he tells you, it's a little bit high on 9 and he said lower it to 8, so I got it at 8. But now it's not.
Oh, 9. It's Hamstick.
So usually the digital
Aloha.
That was getting quiet, but now
I can't clear it.
My digital audio is also getting quiet. Oh boy.
What's up, dude?
Time to, like you said, either,
are you tired yet?
Just yeah. I may have to go back to work. I don't know.
Or go to Taco Bell?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I have Little Caesars left over.
Oh.
So not only is it Little Caesars, but it's left over.
Let me see here. I don't think you really need that. You just need a nice ground plane. What do you think about the HF in a Tesla? It's not too big of a deal.
I don't really know. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm thinking about getting the tow package and putting like an ATOS 120 on like the tow bar, like a hitch mount.
That's what they were talking about in Discord last night. I think someone put that in there. Did we lose Scott? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal.
Right, Tango Alpha, Bog in Oxford, Maine. You around this afternoon, hat son?
Dang, he's early tonight.
And 1 MTA.
Oh, that's your guy, isn't it?
That's Bob over there, up there in
Maine.
Oxford, Maine.
What up, buddy? Nice to see you in here, man. Dude, I got to tell you, on a serious note there, Mr. Hamstick, you put a hell of an effort into that live stream, man. You gave out a lot of good info. You might have single-handedly saved Green Cube for everybody.
Hey, well, I hope so. If somehow someone says that I saved Green Cube, then I would like it to be changed to Hamstick Cube.
Hamstick Cube? But you can't use a hamstick on it, right?
Yeah.
Only the Aloha antenna.
Cube.
The Aloha Cube, yes. I think that would be cool. I bet you someone across those Italians might have been watching that. So hopefully, on a serious note, I hope they keep it going because I don't know if it's a monetary thing or what the deal is for sure, but
I'm guessing it's monetary because even though the satellite's up there, they still have a ground station, which means I got to pay people to. Because like every time a burst of radiation knocks out these things, they have to have a person in there to like basically command the satellite to turn back on.
How hard would that be, though? I mean, does that cost money?
I don't know. I know I would be willing to bet that some of the like I am by no means like one of the top green cube nerds. And I say that the nerd term lovingly. There are some super smart people who I'm sure would love to like be the ground station. And when I say smart people, I mean, I ask them questions and then I have to Google some of the things that they reply because they're so smart.
It's like when you're talking about polarization and 13-degree on the x-axis tilt. That's way beyond me. I don't remember geometry at all. If that's geometry,
when I got started, I didn't know a lot of this. Like from my background, a lot of the stuff came easier, but I'm usually dealing with a lot like equipment that does a lot of things for you. Yeah, like I was able to pick up a lot of things pretty quickly, but I also have a lot of smart people that I ask for help.
Like I do. I know I couldn't do half the stuff I'd been doing on here. I wouldn't have been able to connect to Clipperton Island so quickly. I think I'm on 3100.
Yeah, I was telling you to go up 5, and then another person's like, no, go up 15. You go up 15 and you work them in 30 seconds.
Well, he could have been moving around. So, I mean, that's kind of the game.
Well, yeah. So like when you find someone who says, hey, I just worked them up 15, you know, that's kind of where they're at.
Let's see if this thing connects here.
So did you watch the whole thing or I don't know when
I watched most of it. I was driving back from Wood Ranch where I was texting Denny right there that just popped in here. I had some barbecue chicken there in honor of our chicken guy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but it wasn't hooly chicken?
No. How do we know he was cooking hooey chicken though? Is that all they eat there in Hawaii?
I assumed.
Does my mic sound any different to you?
I don't know. I'm wearing IEMs today versus the headset, so I don't know.
Okay. I took my Avalon 737 out of line, so I know people listening on SonoBus get the true uncompressed version of Civic.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you sound natural, like not overprocessed.
Like I did before?
No, you weren't overprocessed. It sounds like you're more like in the same room.
Natural, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with that. Looks like my meter is dying. Oh, there it goes. Just died.
Was my audio good on the stream? I was rocking the Shure.
I personally thought you sounded better than Josh. So
I guess I don't know my own voice, or I only know his voice from the stream.
I'm just saying in general, because I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Heil mics.
Okay.
I think the Heil mics sound a little, I don't know, too much for me. And I know a lot of guys work them on HF and stuff, and they sound pretty good maybe on the radio, but I don't know.
But on the radio, you only have 3 kilohertz. Well, normally, unless you're the ESSB guys.
Yeah, but it depends on how the curve is on the microphone or what you're sending in to the radio is.
And
that could change.
There's certain techniques like in like radio school, like not radio, like, you know, listen to the radio school, like the communicator school, where they actually tell you on HF that you'll be heard better if you raise the pitch of your voice. And it kind of makes sense because when women are on HF, they get picked out of pileups a lot easier. But that could also be that the other dude, you know, responding to them is lonely. So it's hard to tell.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to push through better at a mid highs. So I would agree with you. Even on a telephone, old school telephone, Most of it's mid-high. I know back in the day we used to use equalized telephone lines to send backup audio, and it didn't like real low end audio. We got a disagreement here.
Frank is saying I sounded like myself, but you've never met me. So how do you know that this is what I sound like? I could have my voice like this.
Yeah, I'm a chicken guy. I'm a hamstick.
Eric's voice is actually deep and low in person.
I'm not saying Josh sounded bad. I'm just saying that in my personal opinion, between the two, I think Eric sounded a little bit better. He sounded louder and fuller.
Nobody's ever seen Sam and I in the same room.
Yeah, see?
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's audio. Everybody has an opinion in it, that's for sure. And that goes for audio people.
You know what they say about opinions?
Uh-huh. Everybody got one, just like a belly button.
That's the other hole.
Yeah, but when you heard me on the radio, I was using a Heil. Now I'm using a Shure.
You were?
No, when you came out, I put the Heil away because, I know you're sensitive.
You didn't have a Heil on that live stream, did you?
No. So I have a Heil headset, which I can't use if there's dual op.
Oh, I got you. I don't know. That sure sounds pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Shure either, but that sounds pretty good with you.
You're like, I'm not a big fan of Shure, but I told you to buy one.
Well,
no, me and Seth told you to buy one.
Well,
Greg said, Eric, your audio sucks. Go to Best Buy right now.
Okay. That microphone fits for what you're doing. You can use it for radio. You can use it for live streaming. It has the USB and it has the XLR out, so it can do multiple different things for what you're doing.
Yep.
That's why I suggested that. And and Seth and Sam sound really good with it.
Well, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Just like Frank. Frank is pretty negative.
No, I'm giving you a hard time, like friendly, like not sad.
Not sad, not mad like some other people. I'm going to get on 93.
I got glad.
I'm going to get on 93 worldwide here. You can't do DMR, can you?
Me? I can do DMR.
You can? Oh, yeah, you can. Huh?
I mean, I have Anytone. I just don't have my hotspot hooked up.
Oh, you haven't had that on for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Let's see if this actually works. There's somebody just talking.
How would you say that the stream went? Was it okay?
If I had a Gray Man at 10, by the way, this is only about $60 difference online. It just doesn't have a USB. If I had to give an opinion on that, you knocked that thing out of the park and explaining everything. You had that PowerPoint thing. You spent a lot of time doing that. I didn't realize that.
So actually, no, I'm like super, because of the Navy, I am super like PowerPoint. Like we do PowerPoints, like PowerPoint. Like, actually the colors to that PowerPoint, they're like the Navy PowerPoint colors. I
didn't even notice. But you did a really good job explaining.
The blue and gold.
You gave examples of what you were talking about. You did it in layman terms for people like myself that are not too smart about that stuff. I don't know much about satellites. I obviously, you know a lot about the ham radio satellites and how they operate and who operates them and the community involved with them. I don't know much about it. You probably you talked about, you probably maybe that, and Josh is right. Thousands of people are going to watch that and go, I might want to get into satellite, not just Green Q, but in general, maybe getting on the ISS crossband repeater. And
so you're saying that all the women are going to be hitting me up. They're going to be like, I saw you on a live stream and I think you're fantastic.
They're going to slide in your DMs,
Let's go meet at Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to Taco Bell and get Gridmaster. I want Gridmaster. I just don't think I'll be able to get it.
Can you show me your fake awards on QRZ again?
Is that a chalupa or you just have to see me?
Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm going to try to get on 93.
I thought about...
Go ahead. What's that?
I thought about putting a thing like screenshotting like the Workdale states, but like when I put in the section about like what have I done, it was just not trying to like, oh, I'm super awesome, because my stats are actually kind of low, just because of geography. But like trying to like say, hey, in a geographically challenged environment, this is still possible if you're willing to do 3 a.m. passes trying to get Tennessee. I woke up at 3 a.m. to get Tennessee.
That's dedication right there. That's more than what I have. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to anymore since we've got like 3 times the amount of users on GreenCube. So now you just have a QSO with the 3 guys that live in Tennessee. But I had a personal goal of getting the Workdale States Award under 500.
That was Frank. He snuck into my stream there.
Frank John slid into your dashboard.
Frank slid into your DMR.
Oh boy.
Okay, I don't know if this works. I haven't tried this yet, but this is Greg K6EGG on DMR Talk Group 93 North America. I guess the audio passes through.
It works. Yay. Hi, Haley. Why are you sad?
Audio's passing through just fine, Greg. Good evening. KG6
I can.
Cool. Yeah, I got rid of the Avalon, or it's sitting on the floor behind me. Be careful, Haley, back there. I don't know if this sounds any different on DMR. I mean, it's so squeezed, it's so much, not so much bandwidth, but sounds like it's at least passing.
Yeah.
What does
slosh
do?
Audio
Like
passing, and you sound like normal DMR self type DMR stuff. Oh, and Lawrence is the sad ham. I'm over here laughing my you-know-what off at all the comments I leave for you guys.
I don't know what happened to Lawrence. Lawrence and Scott are not in the chat anymore.
Lawrence, they left?
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lawrence in the chat. And probably everybody listening on DMR Talk Group 93 is probably going, what are we talking about? Yeah, I hear you. Are you going in the local repeater there, or are you going to your hotspot?
I'm sorry, Haley. I'm talking. You going to go to bed? All right, give me a hug.
I'm going into the hotspot tonight.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
One of these days, I'll get a native DMR radio. It's been a while. I've been thinking about it. I want to go in a local repeater here. My daughter is squeezing my arm right now.
I love you.
Yeah, I see that. And get a Motorola. Get a Motorola, because Eric says they don't work well, but they work wonderfully. I'm talking to you on a XPR 3500 right now.
And he sounds bad.
You could say it to him. I could pipe you through if you want.
He sounds like doo-doo.
I actually, someone offered me one. I'm thinking about, I want to do P25 here locally. There's a couple repeaters I hear active, but they're like super duper like club repeaters, and they charge a lot a month, and I don't really want to do that. But I know your favorite system, the Papa system here in Southern California, actually all of California now, has a couple DMR repeaters, or P25 repeaters for the Motorola type.
Yeah, I'm cross-moding from DStar over to DMR.
At least the good P25 systems are open. That's half the fun. All right, I'll let you see who else
Not
you get
down
out
here.
here on 93. K6EGG, KG6 Nova.
Copy that. KG6NLW. K6EGG on DMR Talk Group 93 North America from Southern California. I just spit all over my computer keyboard.
Wait, so you have to pay for P25 repeater access?
A couple of them down here that are active have their private systems.
Hey, Denny, nice to hear you, man. Long time no talk. K6KNE, K6EGG, right up to 57 from you in Chino.
He had chicken today. He had barbecue chicken on the grill. He sent me a picture of it.
The KG6NLW from KK6RQD. Do you copy?
Ooh, Frank, someone's calling you. I don't think I've talked to him before.
KK6RQD, KG6NLW. Good evening, Ed.
Hey, Frank. How are you? Just ran into you here. I just got into this talk group here recently and I heard you out there. I said, I know that guy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Damn it.
Know, I don't want to hog anything here, but I'll say good evening to you. I know this talk group can be pretty busy at times, and I know there's a couple other guys out here that are looking at QSO as well. So good evening, Ed. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's nice up there in Oregon this evening. And yeah, there you go. KK6RQD, KG6NLW.
I'm not going to put that on the screen.
Yeah, things are going well up here, Frank. Yeah, it's good to hear you.
These guys all sound good.
And,
the other guys that we're talking to or that we're listening to earlier were low.
Hope to hear you again on this. I've got a DMR set up now, so I can get around on all the different networks and talk
what
and such. So
look in the comments.
I know, I saw that. I don't put that up.
Look what Frank said.
Oh, very good, Ed. You have a great evening. And I know K6EGG is out here as well, so you might want to say good evening to him as well.
This is going to go south real quick.
I think it already has.
Well, certainly K6EGG, KK6RQD, do you copy?
Hello there, Ed. KK6RQD. This is Greg down the coast from Frank in Southern California. Kilo 6 Echo Golf in the city of Chino.
Good evening, Greg. We got a good copy on you here up in Southern
5x9.
Loud and clear, nice audio, no problem there. Yeah, I used to live in California. That's how I know Frank, and moved up here about, going on 5 years now, and got a whole new DMR set up now, so I have another capability. Good to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you there, too. I am not going native DMR, unfortunately. I'm going in through my Icom 9700 DStar into an openspot 4 and cross-moding into DMR. So I don't know if my audio, I think there's some degradation there when it goes through, but everybody's sounding nice and clear tonight.
Definitely when I talk on DStar to DStar, I think it sounds a little bit clearer.
Yeah, you sound nice and clear here.
We're going to get 7 inches of rain starting on Sunday, dude.
I have several of them, actually, and I want to start configuring the crossovers over to YSF and DStar. I have DStar capability here, too. So, yeah, it's another thing I'm going to be dabbling in soon, but nice to meet you, and hopefully we'll talk again. I'll put you in my log, K6EGG from KK6RQD.
Copy that, Ed. Thanks for giving me a call back there. I appreciate there, KK6RQD. Sorry, I drew a blank there for a second. It's been a long day. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf, monitoring on 93.
Hey, Eric, something I forgot to mention. If I'm live streaming one night and you have to run out and do a satellite pass, just Discord video me, and I can put that up if you want.
Okay. I tried to do the audio the one day and I was all combobulated. But yeah, I'll try. I think I just needed I had headphones. Yeah, I'll do that.
We could
That'd
do a
be cool.
test. Yeah, maybe try a test on it before, because I got a way to pipe in video and audio now for Discord better. After Shane, I had Shane on last minute. Like literally, I was like programming to try to get him on when he was on, and I was trying to ask him questions, and it did not go swimmingly as good as I thought, including having a reverb for his poor voice.
The SonoBus does video, doesn't it?
It does, but it's not.
You got to be on SonoBus to use it.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
It's not as easy to set up as Discord. You just kind of flip it on and go. You got to change a bunch of stuff, and probably it'll be easier for you just to turn on your phone and do Discord, because you've probably done Discord audio before.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Because the reason why I was asking is I know Josh had a live stream earlier in the week that he was testing some things, and he said he was looking for a way to do individual video streams. And I didn't know if SonoBus did that with video like it does with audio.
It does. It does.
So is it NDI? He said NDI. It's got to be NDI.
Yes,
I'm not a video guy.
there is an NDI settings for that. You could pick it up as a source on Stream Deck and load it in your browser that way. But two things.
You should talk to him about that.
Yeah, you need a lot of bandwidth on your internet. Like you got to have fiber because it eats up a lot. And number two, you got to have a super powerful computer. Mike, I did a test one day with Sam, and I think Seth was on too. I think Scott was on too.
It was just me.
No,
when we did the video sharing.
No, I think all you guys were on at one point.
No, it was just me.
Because I saw somebody in the kitchen. That wasn't you in the kitchen. I think it was Scott.
No, what we did the other day, yesterday or the day before.
That was a couple weeks ago. That was before Christmas. I tried the SonoBus video. It's very difficult. You got to have everything just set right. You can't just pop on and go. But when it works, it looks really good.
I'm a government budget, so.
And you're using satellite.
I don't know. Is government budget good or is it bad?
I don't know. $50 for a screw.
I have a pretty beefy gaming machine, but it is limited to 16 gigs RAM.
I'm only using 16 gigs of RAM. It's not so much the RAM, it's the processing you need for the processor. Because
let me just drop a Xenon in here.
Yeah, your video, because the video takes up a lot more processing than memory itself.
Yeah, I mean, on my machine, I've got like a 3070 graphics card with a Ryzen 9 processor, so it'll probably get warm, but it'll probably handle it.
I have two fans on the M2 right now, by the way.
Hey, Greg, are you on?
Hold on a second.
AM6KNE.
I do hear you. I tried calling you back, but I don't know if you heard me. This is Greg K6EGG for KN6KNE.
Skype sucks. It's so compressed. Same thing with
Good to hear
Zoom.
you. Nice to meet with voice contact. Yeah, I think you called, but I think back there somebody chimed in, so
that somebody was Frank.
Frequency or the chat
Great
room.
Man, you can go in here too.
Good to hear from
I
you.
saw you in the...
Stay dry. I guess more rain is coming.
1 second.
Oh yeah. I think the last I saw a conservative estimate, they were saying 7 to 9 inches of rain in Southern California in most areas. That's not including the upslopes and the foothills and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see if it comes true. It does look pretty thick out there, and I did talk to one of my pilots that I know worked for Hawaii, and he said it's been very, very bumpy going across the last couple days.
He's on Twitter, by the way. That's where I met him. Good dude. I don't know if he wants me to put his Twitter thing on there.
I saw the weather map that shows the jet stream that kind of comes from that direction. right through our area. So that's not disappointing, and his tie rep confirms the map. Oh, very good. Hey, have fun on that handset tonight, and it's good to working on the openspot 3. It's still working, and I haven't used it in months. KN6KNE.
Copy that, Denny. We'll work HF again once the weather gets better here in a couple weeks. And we got to do breakfast one of these days. I know I got some intermittent time off over the next couple weeks. But always good to hear your voice.
Hey, Tim, are you in there? Did I see your call sign pop across on the dashboard earlier? Or was it just my eyes faking me out?
All right. See you later. Yes, we'll meet up soon. KN6KNE, clear.
I wonder if see, I just did a video thing. I don't know if it will work on here though. Invite guest, copy link. So let me do this there for you here for a second. Oh, Eric, I lost your text. I have like 4 Erics in there. Did that text go through? No, it didn't. Why didn't it go through? Turn on. Hold on. Try again. There it goes. Did it go through? Eric? You there? Or you're eating pizza?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Sorry, I sent you a text with a link. And you may want to reset your arrow.
Okay. Yeah, I was texting some people at work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's okay. So I need to get that from my phone to the computer into the cloud off the satellite.
Oh, that's probably not going to work.
Nope, hold on. I got it.
I lost my own link.
I'm going to science. Nope, I got it.
I lost my own link. Oh, maybe I didn't.
What is this a link to?
It's Video Ninja. It's the video source. Lao.
You're going to make me start up my camera, aren't you?
I don't know if it'll work with me live streaming. I don't know if it's going to take the resources. But it'll be a good check.
I am a resource drain. All right. Start up the camera.
I'm sending 50 megs of video.
Oh, you missed it where I was saying, good thing I still have my pants on.
I heard it.
Oh, we're supposed to wear pants?
I'll send this link to someone else.
I mean, if you have video, pants are optional on audio only, mandatory on video.
No.
So the way this works is you take it in as a browser source. So basically, it's an NDI source. And you can pick off whatever audio you want. You can select the window and select the audio for it.
Okay, I am. Whoa, that's my face in like full.
Yeah.
1,000 audio streams.
So if I wanted to do, so let's see if this works here. Let's see if I can do this. So I can go to, let's do this.
He's not in Discord.
I know that. I'm just using this as an example. I don't hear your audio anymore. Hamstick. I don't hear your audio anymore. Why can't I find? Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. He's on the screen. I did it live, and I didn't have to crop too much.
You got to crop yourself.
I'm just using this as an example. You can bring somebody in. I lost your audio though. I think you got to send it to. I think it took the resources away of SonoBus. You send it back to SonoBus. Don't hear you. You're not making a trip. You can probably hear me though.
Talking.
Yeah, he is. He's talking, but I don't hear him.
Okay, how about now?
There you go.
Okay, so you don't have audio through Video Ninja, but I can hear you. So I have to have Video Ninja muted and SonoBus on.
Yeah, I have to route that audio. I was not prepared for that.
Also, you zoomed in way too close and you scared me when I saw my own face.
All right, well, we know it works.
Hairs.
So you could show.
You cannot.
You could send this to Josh and tell him that it works. I'll get out of this real quick. So it does work. Your picture is off. So
I mean, why don't you? I don't know anything about video. I would recommend that if you wanted to share it with him, that you do, since it's your thing and you're smart about it. And if he asks me any question, I'll just say, "Oh,
are you still on?"
I'm gonna leave the video part of it. If I can figure out where my window is,
I'll just go back to the SonoBus.
Yeah, I'm here still, Denny. This is Greg, K6EGG.
You can fit in multiple windows if you want. It's a browser source, so.
Hey, my TV is still on, but the volume is down. Was that set on TV? Was that set?
Haha, you look like Seth.
Ooh.
It's a browser source, Scott, so we'll work with it. Video Ninja.
This is that was actually Hamstick Eric, King Henry VI, Whiskey India.
Yes, it's web-based. Wow, that was breaking up. Scott, I thought we tried it one day because you showed me your kitchen. Or maybe that was
okay.
Seth.
Got it. Your Hawaiian contractor. Okay, very good. 8 and 6 Kilo November.
Yeah, I obviously I didn't have a. Hold on.
Copy that. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf back to monitoring DMR Tuck Group 93 North America.
Literally, I did that on the fly.
We had it dialed in the other day.
That I was yesterday where we're messing with. That was Discord.
But yeah.
That was totally different video source. This video, if like for instance, I can actually send them real 1080p video to them and look just like I look on the live stream.
Oh, Video Ninja.
Yeah. It processes it differently. It processes it very similar to what YouTube uses. I forget the H Kodak or whatever it is. I'm not familiar with it.
264?
No, 264 has a delay to it. It's the newer version. It has less delay to it.
You're one of those special kind of fish, a delay fish.
I forget the name of it. We're using it in the production world now. It's like way less delay than we could send video across the country without very much delay. And I forget the name of it.
H265, THC6, and I'll tell you.
I know it's not 264. It might be 265. If you send in anything out of OBS, it's going to be 264. But if I send my raw camera feed, it will be 265, I believe.
I personally use 266. So.
I thought you were going to say 269.
269.
Yeah, the HEVC Henry Echo Victor Charlie or H265 is the newer stuff. THC6 and I'll tell you.
Yeah, we use that at work, and we send some of the video across public internet, and sometimes it's less than 15 milliseconds delayed, which is like basically like you're sitting there in the room. So, and actually, what Eric was sending me, I think was less than 250 milliseconds, if I'm correct.
Oh, that's because I'm on H530. It's twice as good as 265.
It's because your damn satellite feed. That's why it was so slow.
Well, that wasn't too bad, honestly. And yeah, Disney was right. Almost looked like Seth sitting there, the angry New Yorker. Where is the angry New Yorker tonight?
He's being angry and in New York.
He is actually doing some real volunteer work tonight. I think he's doing some VE testing. I think he does that like three nights a week. So.
CQ volunteers on the air.
Oh God, I hate that term. I hate that term.
CQ Voda.
Oh, okay. All right.
Real volunteering.
We'll go back to monitoring. Pardon me, listening. Monitoring means you're a repeater operator. KG6NLW.
I'm sure we're on some type of repeater somewhere out there in the great, vast world of ham radio.
Yeah, Video Ninja, it goes through. There's also, you could change the compression settings on it.
You don't own that repeater. It's so,
see?
My repeater at my QTH, I can go monitoring on it. Otherwise, it's just listening.
Well, your QTH, you said QTH like it's your house. QTH is your location.
Well, it is his location. He's at his house.
Yeah. It's weird when people say QTH when they could have just said.
I can't believe I'm defending Frank there.
Are you feeling all right?
Here's the settings here. Scott was very nice to put in here. Oh, it does use 264. Yeah, it eats up a lot. Even if you're doing 264, right now I'm doing 264 for the live stream, and I'm eating up 55% of my CPU resources on a Mac M2 with 16 gigs of RAM. So it's pretty powerful.
Pretty powerful, he says.
Yeah, you could change all the parameters and everything. Maybe it's the VPA. I don't remember all these different terminologies. Well, I was using OBS to send and receive, so it definitely was using 264. But it's fairly, you guys saw how quick I had it set up. It's fairly easy to set up. I had some of that pre-programmed into OBS. I just utilized another resource. Well, I can get a dedicated encoder, but then you run into all kinds of other issues with the way you can put stuff into it. You're still running OBS, and in theory, your encoder, you're still sending stuff out. You're encoding through your computer. You're just using the encoder as the outboard encoder to send to YouTube.
Yeah, it's like that H265 and 2 zigzags.
Well,
Maybe
it's
that's
actually
all we need.
On the Z axis at 13 degrees.
No, it's 13 degrees per second of rotation.
See, that's like my H264. There is another. Go ahead.
I included the rotational thing in there because I was expecting a certain person to comment about how the polarization didn't matter. And I just preempted so they didn't say that.
What Discord message are you referring to, Frank? And every time I fire up Discord, and you're going to see. Hold on here.
Well, because this will make it quicker, K6EGG, KG600, I sent you a video recording of what you sound like on my DMR radio across my hotspot so that you can hear it and, you can play it back that way.
Let's take a listen.
I appreciate it all. Is it it's in the messages. It looks like, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll try it here.
Set up for this. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
in messages,
set
and
up
you
for that.
have my permission to play it.
We don't care if you,
You sent it to me. It's mine now.
we don't care if you give them permission or not.
Well, email is one thing.
Yeah.
Email could be really touchy.
K6 RQD.
Did I already miss it?
Thanks for giving me a call back there. I appreciate it there, K6. RQG. Sorry, I drew a blank there for a second. It's been a long day. This is Kilo 6. Echo Golf monitoring on E3.
See, I sound a little bit drunk on there. I guess that's just the way the encoding is. I don't know, or decoding, or I don't know how that works.
Who sounded drunk?
I did.
Well, you've been chugging that big bottle.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
actually,
DMR sounds warbly to me.
This has a connection with you, Mr. Hamstick. I actually, after you dropped me off, I walked into the store and bought 4 bottles of this. This is the last one.
Oh yeah, Aloha water.
Yeah.
Do you keep refilling it, or
No, this is the actual. I bought 4 home with me. Brought.
hold on? You brought. That was what, October?
Mm-hmm.
Are you drinking 1 bottle of water per month?
I actually
Greg.
forgot about this, and I go.
Let's talk about your heart health, Greg. You need
Here
to
we
drink
go.
more water.
I drink. Okay, I brought a 24-pack of water with me to Vegas in my car, and I brought it up to my room, and I drank every single one of them before I left by myself.
Yeah, I bet you
3
did.
days.
Stop 17 times on the way home to pee.
Mm-mm.
Andy Cowley's here.
Once.
Oh, now we can start.
Hey, I did a 5-hour stream without getting up and peeing a couple weeks ago. What's up, Andy? Nice to see you in here. We got Hamstick in here too. Yeah, the Mr. Hamstick. You should call yourself Green Cube Stick.
I thought about putting that on there, but then I was like, no, because then I don't know.
Tim, you
I'm
had
just a guy.
yeah. So, but it takes somebody to lead. You can lead from behind. Doesn't matter.
You know what they call a leader with no followers? Just a guy taking a walk.
So what?
No.
Frank does that all the time. Did I say that out loud?
Said worse.
I saw a question from Tim in there, Gray Man Poda. I almost called him Grandpa Poda again. Oh my God, poor Tim. Have I made my flights for Hamcation? No, I did. I did a little bit of experimenting around. I can find somebody to cover me for Saturday, which is not a big deal. I cannot find somebody to cover me for Friday. With that being said, I would have to take a red eye, and the latest red eye that I can make leaves out of LAX at 12:30, and it doesn't get me in there till like 10 o'clock. So, and I got to be back here on Sunday morning. So it's just not going to, time-wise, I just don't have enough time.
Maybe next year.
We'll see. I don't, maybe next year. I might try Dayton. I don't know. We'll see. Are you going to Dayton this year? Anybody?
I might be.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I had fun last time. You know how many fun people are at Dayton?
Like
Let's
people that are
go through the
Huntsville.
list of fun people at Dayton. Hamstick Eric.
That's it?
And that's enough.
That's it?
No. So I met the Coffee and Ham Radio people. They are really nice people.
They are very cool.
I question one of them.
Kyle, AA0Z. He is nice people. I actually brought him one of those weird drinks that he likes because I saw it in the gas station when I got gas.
Did you bring him
And
a
I was like,
Sundrop?
I did.
What
It
flavor?
was just one bottle.
What flavor?
The cherry, whatever.
Nice.
I think that bringing people tokens of niceties is nice to do for people if you can.
It is nice. I where people help me out, I'll usually try to bring something, or I think I sent you some water. Just as like, hey, thank you. It's not that big of a deal. It was only like $20, whatever. But hey, you made my day. You made my trip. You made my work trip, my 65-hour trip to Hawaii memorable. I'll always remember that. Actually, it's probably less than 65. I think it was like 45 hours. HSC met me, yeah?
Who's HSC?
You, Hamstick Eric.
Oh, yeah, we did. My apologies. I'm also like reading like 17 text chains about how I may have to go back into work.
That's unfortunate. On a Friday night?
Yeah, well, I'm at home and other people are at work right now, so
yeah, things might get a little busy here.
For you?
No, just in general.
Oh.
HamCon
thing,
Zion.
I've got a satellite pass coming up at 7:30. So I can work Tokushima.
Mohammed, I got a question for you. Were you on FT8 the other day or FT4? Was that you I got? I'm going to look that up. No, it wasn't. I saw an East Malaysia station on there, and no offense, but there's probably not that many of you folks out there that do that. It was not you. Nope. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Oh, I'm sorry, man. But good morning to you.
I totally lost all of your audio. I hope you weren't talking to me.
I was not. I was talking to the stream. Your satellite's falling out of orbit?
No, the Whoozy, my SonoBus was doing SonoBus things.
Oh, yeah, it does that every once in a while. Did you ever mention on the live stream with Josh that you were on Starlink the whole time?
No.
You're talking about satellites being on a satellite.
He doesn't like Starlink.
Why?
At least I think he doesn't. I have not. He mentioned something. I don't think he's Elon. I don't think he's on Team Elon. It's okay. People are allowed to be wrong.
I forgot. It's one or the other.
He's like me, Greg. He doesn't like Elon.
I mean, I mean, people are, people can have their opinions. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. I'm just saying. I thought it'd be kind of ironic.
Like
you're talking about satellites.
It'd be great to have fiber at the house, especially for streaming. But on the other hand, I want that linkability, those laser links in case we have some sort of disaster here. I have a WinLink node at my house that through the peer-to-peer WinLink network on the island, if I have my Starlink running off a battery, I might be the only way that hams reach off the island. So I want to keep it.
Well, let me ask you this. I don't know how the Starlink works, and you brought up a good thing with being prepared. I'm actually thinking about buying one of those Starlinks for a backup. But this say I live in Southern California, right? Obviously, those satellites depend on ground stations to connect the gateways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do they have multiple gateways they connect to? Like, let's say if I'm in California and the California one goes out at Hawthorne or wherever it is, do I connect the one in like Utah or I don't know.
They're supposed to like dynamically route, if I understand it correctly.
Okay.
Because that's why sometimes when I go like in my web browser, Google Maps thinks I'm in Southern California, and other times it thinks I'm in Hawaii.
That's crazy.
Because it's based off of the I don't know the Starlink terms. I'd call it a step site, or a
still be considered an ISP, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, STEP stands for Standard Tactical Entry Point.
From the gateway. I got you.
Yeah. I don't know what they call it on their side. they may call it the gateway or, yeah.
As I was watching on that site you sent me, let me see if I can bring it up here somewhere. What did I do with this thing here? The Starlink coverage map. And I was watching it, basically a satellite pass. A couple of them say like old, some of them say different stuff on them, but I was looking at the telemetry on them or whatever you would call it. I guess the information on it. And as soon as it got past a certain point, I saw it like, let me see if I can. This one looks like it just got launched here.
It jumped over to the other one?
I saw it change gateways.
Change gateway or change satellite?
See, this one says gateway, no link gateway.
Oh yeah. So if it's covering like grids that aren't available, it would be taking up overhead for it to be linked when there's no need for it.
But what if there's some dude in a boat that wants to watch his
There's not.
Pornhub?
But there's not. They would know. They would know.
It would try to call?
I mean,
is that how it works?
I can only conjecture, but when the terminal hops on and tries to connect to a satellite, one of the satellites will be like, "Oh, I need to connect." But I don't know the ins and outs of it's. All proprietary. I don't know how it actually works.
So I see this one connected to the big island there. Some of these have not as good. This one's no gateway linked. It just knocked off. Interesting. Probably got too far away. So a satellite overhead in your area will hit all the way over to California, is what you're saying.
No, so it'll cross link. Yeah. Like the laser. So the one satellite will link to another, to another, to another.
That's just amazing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And it's basically fiber through the air at laser, right?
I guess. It's like fiber without the fiber. It's just the lasers.
Yeah.
W9JTP, KK6RQD.
APRS beacon over in the Starlink. That would be cool. I don't know how you do that, but yeah, that's pretty cool technology. I don't care who makes it at this point, but that is cool stuff.
W9JTP.
You can literally be in the middle of nowhere and have amazing internet. For people like maybe in Africa that are just starting to develop into like having computers and stuff like that. It's good for them to have communication.
For sure.
They're not running any fiber through that area anytime soon.
Kilo 6 Romeo Quebec Delta.
All right. I gotta hop off for a second. These IEMs are killing me.
All right. I'm gonna probably get off here in about 20 minutes. So I'll be on tomorrow night.
Oh no. Oh. I meant like it's gonna take me like 2 minutes to put headphones on.
Oh, okay. All right. And I'm gonna go over to get on 91 Worldwide for a second here. If I could figure out how to do it again. Jesus. A hot mess. I just thought it'd be funny that you guys are talking about the satellites. That they were talking about satellites.
OpenSpot connected.
And he was talking on the satellite.
All right, I'm back.
All right, I'm gonna kill it on 91 Worldwide here for you.
Yeah, I like IEMs because I don't like being on a live stream and having like my gamer headphones on.
Well, you don't have to worry about your video.
What's that?
You don't have to worry about your video.
No, I meant when I was on the video stream.
Oh.
I like to have. I don't know.
Want a big old
sometimes
giant, bulky.
Yeah, I mean mine are like Logitech gaming ones. I don't have the gray ones that you have and like all the pros have.
Pro just means you get paid for it.
Sometimes, like if I'm wearing the headphones, I want to wear a hat. And then when I wear a hat, there's a shadow on my face.
You need a key light.
I actually had 2 lights on. The problem was that there's a window, and the window was still casting a bunch of light.
I saw the line on your face.
Yeah, I couldn't fix it. It was too late.
That was awesome. Aloha. peeking through.
I need to put some like cardboard in there.
KQ4SZ73 Kilo Echo
I've talked to him
5,
before.
Echo Oscar November. Have a good one there, Richard. K5EON.
Very low audio there.
Get low.
Yeah, I tell you what, Richard, James, y'all want some good, beautiful weather, you come down here in South Louisiana.
So,
60 miles southwest of New Orleans.
Question.
We in carnival time right
If I just
now.
wanted like a simple
We've been having some
mag mount
beautiful sunshine
HF
weather
antenna, what would you go with?
in the
Not that
70s, low
$500
70s.
thing.
Gorgeous
The
weather.
ATAS?
I believe
Yeah, I
y'all
needed
know-
like a tow hitch for that.
The ATAS is actually not much bigger than a hamstick. It's actually a little shorter, just a little
You
thicker.
could get a mini Tar Heel.
That's definitely
Yeah.
on my bucket list.
So I guess it depends on what radio. If you have a Yaesu radio, I just say get the ATAS. A lot of people use ham sticks.
Pretty nice weather out here. I got my
I can attach that to my car.
She told me to tell
Mag
you
mount.
hi,
Ham sticks?
Miss
That's
Yeah.
what they're made for, yeah.
Cameron.
Oh,
You can
Yeah,
meg mount or
fine,
K400.
That's my granddaughter. She loves chatting with people.
What, on the lip hair?
Ready for springtime, that's for sure.
Yep.
You
A lip
gentlemen
mount.
carry on. I'll catch you later on. You'll have a good night. 7-3. KQ4SZ. I'll be clear.
I can't drive with that, can I?
Yeah, some people do all the time.
Greg, if it's on the trunk lid of your car, yeah.
I'm thinking about
Like,
just mag mounting it. So this is a weird connector there.
No, it's a 3/8, 24 thread.
They make mag mounts for
CB
those?
antenna connector.
Yeah, Tram makes them. I personally, on the Tesla, the model, do you have a 3 or an
3.
I would not drive with a mag mount on.
No, I'm not going to
Don't.
drive with it on. I'm just saying if I needed to move like 20 feet or something.
Oh yeah, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's just because there's not like a really flat spot on the Teslas to put them.
Middle of my trunk.
If I were gonna drive with one, I'd want the triple mag mount.
I'm not going to drive with it. I'm going to go to a park, put it on the back of my trunk. Hams. Oh, this is shark antennas. This is for ham sticks. Okay.
So here's the thing: that 4-pack, you don't need an 80-meter ham stick. You're basically using a dummy load at that point, because it's almost all coil. The 40 work. I've used the 40 when I was on the East Coast, and we made boatloads of contacts. I wouldn't say it's good, but it works.
Where's Ape when we need them?
You guys are going to spend my money.
So I would say that my big gripe about the ham sticks is some people think that they're magic. They're not magic. It's a loading coil. They're not the best thing since sliced bread, but they are an affordable antenna that works reasonably well.
You got to buy one for each band, don't you?
Yeah, and that's my biggest gripe is by the time you buy a 10, 15, 17, 20, 30, 40, by the time you buy a set of them, you're looking at half the price of what an ATAS costs. But then anytime you change band, you got to get out and change the band. Where with an ATAS, you just press a button and you're good.
So this is what I don't want.
No,
As
you
you're
don't
telling.
want that.
Is this for POTAs?
This is for me sitting in a parking lot at Dodger Stadium or Anaheim Stadium board on my lunch and want to pull some HF contacts.
So
or
20
or
meters.
go to Florida.
Just buy the 20-meter one and call it a day.
No 40?
If only if you're going
On the daytime.
working at night.
So 40 meters, I don't know how 40 meters does in California. I mean, it's going to be the same like NVIS propagation during the day, but I just don't know if there's a lot of 40 meter activity during the day there. For ham sticks, though, I like the shark sticks.
That's not a Shark shit.
Yes,
You
sir.
know,
I got
I
you.
would
Somebody
definitely go
got
with
a
Shark.
Give me a mark.
do you have a link from one of those? Maybe.
I think DX
Yes, sir. I hear
Engineering.
you loud and clear, man.
Just like
You
search
coming really
Shark
well.
Stick
My name is
ham
Joe.
radio.
I'm here in South Louisiana, about 60 miles southwest of New
So, and
Orleans.
yeah, like Scott said in the chat, they're narrow banded.
Time down here.
The
They
lower the
call it
frequency
40
you go,
You ever heard of
the
it?
more
Yeah,
narrow
they
band
started
you're gonna
tonight.
see.
They out there in 40.
So like if you're on 10 meter, you can get a good chunk of 10 meter. 15, you're gonna get less. 20 meter, 20 meter, you can get good enough. So if you want to do FT8 or voice, but 40 meter, you're gonna kind of tune it for either FT8 or you're gonna tune it more towards the voice.
Great, man. You're gonna have to send me a message on that.
Well, I guess
So
you
it's
can
not
see
showing
I'm
up
in
here
West
on
Virginia.
DX Engineering.
I'm
Shark
just
Stick.
running a portable here right now. Going through a repeater. I've got to work on my hotspot there a little bit.
Oh, Gigaparts got you covered.
And it's a little...
The Gigaparts. They're on Amazon as well. They're more expensive on Amazon.
Of course they are.
HRO also has them. Well, from my Googling, HRO might be the
I
cheapest.
have not seen it here.
Yes, I know about Mardi Gras.
Just Google Shark Stick ham radio.
I must use Google.
Uh-oh. We got a little
Baba Booey
in the house.
Because the you know how ham radio websites are stuck in Web 1.0 and the searches don't work.
Yeah, we'll be safe out here.
So, Hamstick, I was watching earlier on
a
a different YouTube channel.
Ooh, this doesn't
Yes,
look
how does
too.
that make you feel?
1-star review.
I don't know. I was feeling like trolling a little more, but I decided against it.
Yeah.
I wasn't really watching the chat, so I was trying to not be I was trying not to be a dummy head because I sometimes am dumb.
Southern part of the state.
Oh, actually, that would work good too. But that you definitely need an analyzer because every time you set it up.
I have one of those antennas.
I don't want anything like that then, because I'm not going to have a lot of time to mess with it.
The 7350, I have one of those.
All right, my friend.
Well, hello, Frank.
I'm sorry, Frank. You're right. I wasn't watching the chat because
He's busy doing his.
I'm not. I will fully admit I am not a YouTuber. When someone's asking me a question, I need to like direct my brain energy towards that question, or I just like when Greg was talking to me earlier, and I was also texting on my phone. I tried to do two things at once and didn't end up doing either effectively.
Huh.
KF5 WIM 73s, everybody. KBMRJ.
So
Yeah,
this thing right here, the Shark antenna.
You could pick them up at HRO, like the local HRO.
That'd be your best bet is to go to your local HRO and just look at them in person.
I just happen to have one down the street.
How far are you from the HRO?
Oh,
Anaheim.
I work 10 minutes away.
So not 2 hours like me?
No.
The
Delaware?
reason why I like the Shark Stick is because the stingers are a lot more rigid and they're not like all flippy floppy.
S218, yeah. How are you today, my friend?
Flippy floppy.
Yes.
That's it. Is that a scientific term?
Yep. The amount of flippy to floppy is too much.
Yeah,
It's a Navy term.
So one of these in here, the 20 meter one.
Yeah, I mean, if you got like a 20, I mean, depending on what time you take your breaks, maybe a 40 or a 10. But I wouldn't go buy a 15, a 17, a 20, a 30.
No.
You know, I wouldn't buy
The whole suite?
Yeah. So, and you'll see that some of them are smaller than others. Some of them are actually pretty small, but you're going to be even more narrow banded and they're going to perform worse. They're the mini ones.
So I want the 76.
But they are
inch one?
They are mini.
I'll be able to make contacts with them though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would not say
So
that you
this
should
thing right
expect
here?
to work.
I'm here, my friend. How are you today?
What is this thing? Why is there like Why is there 5 of them here? 6 of them.
Because they put the wrong picture on there.
Well, this is the one I would want. What if it's only 44 inches though?
Yeah, look at the other one. I think the other ones are like 60 or 70 inches.
So, Greg, 44 inches isn't enough for you?
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think it's the SFM is the mini. Yeah, so look at...
Let me lose that because that's giving me a headache.
Yeah, there's one that was like 41 inches.
No, it's a... Oh, it's not showing up. It's a NMO connector, of course.
Oh, you can do NMO to some other connector, like adapter.
I'll probably use a different antenna. This one I'll plop on.
Oh,
so
then
what,
yeah,
which
just
one do
get
I
the
want here?
tram. I mean, you're gonna want the one that's the biggest one. That's so if you get 20 meters, it's gonna be about like 2.5 or 3 feet twice.
So 44 inches.
Yeah, maybe. I think
FS20.
they label them weird. Like it's 44 inches plus 44 inches probably.
What? So it's 88
So-
inches?
Probably like 80 when you put it together. Because the other one, oh, actually, go back up.
Hey,
Sorry,
Scott's
I'm
got a
watching,
good
like-
question.
I'm watching on Legged City. There was one.
I was looking at this one. It's
One more.
FS20. SF20.
Okay. Let me pull it up on my screen so I can, because I'm reading like blur vision.
It's probably not coming across good on.
Greg, what mount are you using right now? An NMO?
Yeah,
Well-
but this is going to be totally separate, so I can just plop on the back. I would have to, yeah, and Tim, I would have to drill a hole into my glass. My whole roof is glass.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. So this, I don't know. I'm getting a little tired here. I gotta get in the sauna too.
What?
Yeah,
What the hell's wrong with you?
a lot.
Oh yeah, don't.
Where do you want me to start?
I don't know.
This isn't 80 meters.
Yeah, so you're gonna want the SF20, not the SFM20.
This one.
I mean, maybe you want the SFM20 because that's the smaller one, but it's
I
a
don't
bigger
care.
loading coil.
I don't care how big it is. I want it the biggest that I can get out on because I'm just going to put it up
Me too.
temporarily.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
You know, one time, something. Never mind.
So what's the base you're going to use for this?
So let's put this into my favorites.
Along with other favorites you may have, Greg?
Yeah. Ooh, my lights just got dim in here. All right. So what kind of base would I get now?
Tram.
Tranny?
Tram.
Tram.
Oh, Tran.
Mike,
Tram.
Where's your mind been, Greg?
I'm in California. Come on. Wow, they don't have a lot of I just put in tram and this is what I get. Buddy Hex on there. Tim is turning into the new Frank.
So what's Frank then?
Angry.
So Lawrence, but worse?
All right, so let's do this. Let's go to products. Let's go to new products. No. God, ham radio outlets sucks website.
Is there gigaparts or anything else that you can use closer to you?
Well, I could just pick this up too. I'm not going to be down in Orange County for a while.
I'm sure if you go there, they'll like, you'd be like, I want a shark ham stick. And they'll be like, follow me, sir. They're right over here, sir.
How did I do that again?
They're like, yes, sir. Right over here, sir.
I'd rather just
Would you like any?
I'd rather just order it online and have it sent to me. I don't want to deal with.
You'd rather not. So in the hobby where you talk to people, you don't want to talk to people.
I don't want to drive down there and waste electrical energy when I can have it delivered for the same price.
You don't want to waste the electrons.
Yes. All right. Let's go home. Let's do search. Oh, this is going to suck. Antenna accessories.
Just FYI, Greg, I'm going to bounce out in about 20.
I'm going to be probably gone by then. So just want to look at this antenna. What's the deal with this antenna? There's no accessories.
Oh, I thought that said antenna wings. I was like, what is going on?
Tram.
Oh, just type in mag mount in the search up top. Or just type in tram.
Not Mary mount, mag mount.
There we go. I typed in tram and it didn't give me anything.
Hey, Joe, I see on the oh shit.
I think I'd tell you to get that diamond, but the diamond I just got sucked.
The Larson?
The whatever diamond one with a UHF connector that I put on the ATOS and immediately broke. That one, or maybe it was a Comet. The one that's right on. I'm so lagged behind. Yeah, I broke. Like it never worked, and it was going to cost more to ship it back than it was worth. That's how they get you.
So I don't see any trams on here because I'm only in the H's.
Hey, Greg, if you check your Discord,
it's on Amazon as well.
Probably more expensive though, right?
$31.
Tram. Right here. Tram Browning. This has an antenna on it though.
Yeah, don't want that. You don't want that one. It's tram. What's the model number? I'm sure the MFJ one is just a copy of it. So
MFJ. Larson's are good.
Go. So Joe KI5 WWT is in the Discord showing a link.
Thank you, Joe. Oh,
that's what he posted. And then I'm also asking for the mount. Asking Joe what the mount is that he's using for.
Yeah, it might not have it. It might have a different connector.
Well, Frank, you got your wish, so I don't want to hear it.
What?
Scroll the bottom.
Scroll that beautiful bean footage.
It is. I'm too busy trolling Twitter half the time. Yeah. So I'll need one of the. He looks like he has an adapter on there.
Well, I just had Joe just put the link to the mount. So hold on.
Oh, that's VHF or SO239, same thing.
So really, these mag mounts are like, I gotta buy these. MFJ.
So what? Oh, so it's this. So I need a 3/8 thread to SO29. What a pain in the ass.
No. Just get the mag mount with 3/8.
Oh, this didn't have
And
it.
it'd be good.
This is
Then get the one that did have it.
oh.
Go what 40? What 40, 20,
Yeah, this
10?
MFJ one here.
That's that's the one I think Joe 33BS. Oh. What's the difference between the
33.5 BT.
What's the between the 33BS and the 335 BT?
Yep.
I'll add this to my list.
Yeah, that's the one I have. Yeah, tram.
Tram. Thank you, Scott. Scott saved the day here.
How come when I told you to get the tram on Amazon, you said that'll be too expensive? Yes.
Well, it's probably still a little bit more than. All right.
You'll be Hamstick Greg.
I will be.
I should probably consider about it. So wait, so you can use the MFG antennas with this tram mag mount?
Yeah, they're all 3/8 24.
Oh.
Wait a minute. The ham stick is not an MFJ.
No, it's fine. It's 3/8 24 mount. So like it's a screw pattern. It's literally like the specifications. It's 3/8 inch threads at 24-inch thread pair, 24 threads per inch pitch. You can go to the hardware store and buy a bolt to put into it.
This guy's on 91 worldwide right now from Bangladesh.
Okay.
Wow.
Got a new alert, Greg.
Huh?
So you had a new alert. QRZ.
I did?
Yeah. Probably someone confirmed with you.
On the QRZ?
Yeah, that thing.
Screwed up there. Got to disconnect. Remember to disconnect your shit.
Isn't that your graphic used to say that?
It
From
did.
some guy. Oh,
I had too many people talking to me and like putting stuff in the message box there. You know how I get Hamstick understands that. He couldn't handle having two conversations. I'm having four.
Hold on, Greg. Hold on. This is not crap on Eric night, okay?
No, it's crap on Frank night. I thought.
Golly.
I wasn't
feel
crapping on
attacked.
you. I'm not crapping on you. I'm agreeing with you.
Why
I feel attacked.
Why are you crapping out on Eric? What did Eric do other than
I
going
didn't crap on him. I was agreeing with
bullshit,
him.
Greg?
What are you
Greg,
talking
I
about?
hop on one other person's stream and then you have a vendetta. You're like, Eric, I hate you and I want you to come on my stream and I'm going to call you a dummy face.
And you couldn't even give me a little plug,
I was like trying to like not be awkward, but also do it. And then, like in the middle, be like, watch K6EGG. Like just like Tourette's it out.
that would have been funny. No,
Yeah,
but
so
seriously,
over here you can see the QSO map of Watch Greg K6EGG
Yeah.
tonight on your computer.
But on a serious note, you did a really good job with that. I didn't realize how much you put together, of making that happen. A lot of people probably opened their eyes and didn't even realize that stuff was going on with that satellite. And
Now I feel bad because when I talked about it on Coffee and Ham Radios, I didn't have the PowerPoint, and that would have like made me look less of an idiot. Because I was, when they were like, "What kind of things does it grow?" I had never thought to like look it up. So when I do the PowerPoint, I don't want to like type something in by guessing. So I like went to the website and I'm like, copy, pasta.
Well, you did a good job. I'm sure a lot of people learned by it, and you two satellite geeks there, you and Josh are enjoying it. So,
We're gonna make him a satellite geek. He's not one yet.
Wait, Greg, I heard he's trying to buy a 9700. So
I thought he already had one.
does he have one?
I can't imagine him not having one at one point, or at least testing one.
I'm sure you can use the 857. I just don't know of anyone who's done it. Because he's got an 857.
So
Okay.
Scott just sent me a picture of something I failed on my test.
What's that?
Let me see if I can bring it up. You'll remember this.
Is he showing? Is he going?
Okay.
What is
So correction, Josh is a SAT
Remember
geek.
that?
He is not a
Yep.
ham SAT geek. 'Cause
Remember that there, Mr.
to be a
Seth?
geek, you must be
Wait,
on
was that-
GameCube.
Was that in the exam you failed or the one you
I fa-
passed the second time?
The one I passed, but I failed this question on the test. I'll ever remember it. Because I got it right
What
on the
is
first
the-
one.
What is the question?
When he took his general exam.
All I saw on the screen was a picture of
Ground radios.
ground-mounted vertical.
Yeah. Ground radios too.
Yeah.
All right, I need to get out of here.
Radials?
Radials.
Radials,
Ferrite.
Reals.
Ferret chokes.
beads.
I was gonna say some other beads.
Go ahead, Greg.
We're not talking about the A beads.
Hey, I'm not talking about that. It's whatever Greg. I don't know what Greg is talking about.
I didn't say the word.
You said the initial, Sam.
God, Sam.
You didn't miss the whole thing. You can watch it on replay.
Yeah, you can watch it on.
twice.
With YouTube ads.
We'll get Chase in here one of these nights when he's not working.
Oh yeah, we gotta get also. Yeah, I gotta buy some ham. I gotta buy the mag mount and the ham sticks because that's for my fix my POTA stuff.
You need to get Andy Cowley live on SonoBus.
Dude, if I get Andy Cowley live on SonoBus or Discord, I will be
You know,
only ham
I will
radio live
promote
stream
that.
will ever do that.
you know what I'm gonna do? The next time I'm in the United Kingdom, I think I'm gonna have to get trained down to where he lives.
You're just gonna
stalk
knock
him.
on his door. Like,
Yeah,
that's how you get stabbed.
They don't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that stuff in the UK.
They're like, hey, brother Andy.
No,
I'm here.
I would give him a warning though. Like maybe next time he's like, if I go to the UK next time, like he's in the chat here, be like, hey Andy, I'll be in your country. I'm gonna pay you a visit.
They don't have anything
Okay,
sharp
I
in the
would
UK.
seriously. I would donate some money to his bail fund. If you knock on his door, he opens the door, hits you in the face with like a fish, and then closes the door.
I believe from seeing Andy's picture that he could knock Seth out with one.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh wow.
Is he a big
Yeah.
dude?
I see. Originally, I thought everybody was kind of joking around, and then I thought maybe that could be true, but Andy could be like some sort of AI thing.
Is he like a Scotsman?
But he's on everything.
No, he's South England, south of England. You know, south of London.
All right, I need to get out of here. It's
Where are
getting
you going,
late.
Greg?
I'm gonna go sit in my dry
It's
sauna
not.
downstairs.
It's 9 o'clock, Greg. What the hell? Where are you
It's-
going?
I'm gonna go sit in my infrared dry sauna downstairs and sweat for like 45 minutes, and then jump in the shower and go.
Greg
to
is
bed.
on a mission to go save Green Cube.
You are you.
That's
you-
your thing, Eric.
You might have just saved it. I told
Greg
you the
is-
other night that you might be the one, and now you might be you are the one. Those
Yeah, and the other
Italians
night
might
I
have saw
wasn't
that.
sure. I was like, "Am I going to go on?" I'm waiting for an email, and then I was like, "I don't know." And then he emailed me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then last night I made the PowerPoint, and it was like midnight.
That's like 2 a.m. my time.
So it was like 6 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
No, not bad.
And then thankfully, all the people that I emailed saying, "Hey, is it okay if I have screenshots of your website or your program, or put a link in the thing? Would that be okay?" They all said yes. So that's awesome.
Cool.
yeah, you
I didn't
gotta
wanna
be
just,
careful
like-
that stuff.
I didn't want to like screen scrape like anyone's like hard work. I'd be like,
It never fails.
Oh boy.
Hey, Andy.
See, it never fails. We start talking about somebody who shows up.
Andy, if Seth comes over to your house and you hit him with a fish, I will PayPal you $10.
I'll give him 100.
Hey, and Andy, you're always welcome to come on the live stream, even though I know you won't. You're always welcome.
Just don't play FT8 while he's on the live
I
stream.
will not do an FT8 live stream with him. I'll try to talk HF with him.
What if
All right.
Andy Cowley is actually your neighbor?
He's not. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yep. Me too.
You're friends with someone named Andy Cowley on Facebook.
He's
is it
the Andy
same-
Cali.
There's
Do
only
I have
one.
to go friend Andy
And
on Facebook?
No, I'm not the only one.
He is a ham radio royalty for YouTube. But I need to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow night. probably after that other guy's live stream that you're on earlier. I'll have to send him a message about Video Ninja.
Oh, I see, Andy.
And SonoBus. Because you can send the audio through SonoBus that sounds better and use the video and link it. And there's all kinds of, you can send a click track from the video or whatever. I forget what it's called, or Blackburst or whatever it is to link them together.
Also, I went and put some of my audio on. It sounds like my audio is weird, but maybe that's just my voice.
For what?
That's just your voice.
Wow.
I do something
Andy's
like
leaving us already?
No, I'm leaving.
What? Oh, come on, Andy.
Do you want Andy to stay even though Greg's leaving?
Well, I mean, Greg should stay because he couldn't start until Andy showed up.
Andy's been here. You haven't been here.
Wow,
Andy was here
wow,
longer
wow.
than you.
Wow.
You guys going to be around tomorrow night?
I might be.
Should be.
All right. I'm going to get out of here. I seriously, right? 3, 2, 1.
No.
Hello, everybody. Thanks again for watching the Greg K6EGG live stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.